Good morning, everybody. It's Deb from Frog Cottage Designs. Today is the 9th of August, Monday. It's a beautiful winter's day today. Inside I have a t-shirt, bit warm to put on a jacket, so I've just got a scarf on just to keep that edge off. And all kids are at school today, which is good, and hubby's gone to town. So I thought, while I have a quick moment to myself, I will do a WIP parade. Now, I haven't got tallies or anything like that, but I will hopefully put that at the end of the WIP parade. Life has been extremely busy. Here, I've been accepted as a new designer for the virtual needlework expo. So I've been madly, most of July, designing and stitching. Last night I finished my 10th new design, and I've got to do, they have a theme for the expo. Last year it was Moo the Merrier, so people had to design little cow designs, and this year it's Meow the Merrier. So I have to do a little cat design, not very big, 60 by 60, and I still have another one or two that are in my head that I need to get out. So, and if I get them finished, then great. I've had a lot of Zoom meetings, been meeting a lot of the designers, which has been really good because they've been giving me lots of tips, things that failed on their first expo, things to look out for. Being in Australia, I have to be up at 1 a.m. for 3 nights in a row, but I won't be alone. Joanna from Mojo Stitches and Karen from Fox and Rabbit will also be doing the late night or early morning spiel with me. So I haven't been posting a lot on Instagram. I still try to get on and do my normal chit-chat and likes. But time is just running away. So, and that dreaded frog keeps visiting me. The more I concentrate, the more that frog comes. And last night I had to pull a bit of a vine and leaves off one of the designs. So just one stitch out. It's usually one stitch or half a stitch because I've been stitching on linen. So you think, but if I was just making it for myself, I'd fudge it, but because, it needs to be photographed and on patterns, I have to do the right thing, listen to my mother's voice in my head saying, unpick. So that's what I've been doing. But I have 4 totes full of WIPs. So some are full, some aren't full, but that's what I store my WIPs in. So I've got one which is all my project bags. One's, as they kept growing, my WIPs, I found those zippy bags on Amazon and have purchased quite a few of those. And even lately bought the larger size for the stitch-alongs and the bigger WIPs. And then I have, let's just get that. I have a trolley, so my trolley usually lives down by my stitchy spot, and what I'm working on that week or whatever, I try to put in there, so I'm not going through all my totes. I did do the common thread on Instagram where you introduce yourself. I have photos of my stitchy spot, but I just haven't posted them. It's just goes out of my mind, so what I might do is do one post with 10 of the objectives, so I'll wait and see. But I haven't been stitching on anything but Frog Cottage the last 4 weeks, maybe a bit more. So come into my garden, my 25 minutes a day on my BlackBird design has not been loved. So as soon as, I think it's the 28th, 29th of August is when the expo finishes. When that happens, then I'll get straight back into stitching. because I need that finished by October. I know there'll be a lot of printing, postage, shipping and stuff to do, but hopefully I'll be organised, and my stitchy friend Miss Chrissy, who is Chrissy Stitches, she will help me collate and package and everything. Don't you forget, you did promise, so we'll see. And I'll do a quick hello to Lily, Chrissy's daughter, who's always reminded me I'm past my deadline of doing my floss tube. So hello, Miss Lily. I'm doing a WIP parade today, so I hope you enjoy it. So I'll get started. There's no particular order. I will say if they're really old, because they are in the last tote, I did go a little bit mad. Was it May? Stitch Mania. I did go a little bit mad, and I was only going to have a few starts and ended up with 12, and haven't really touched a lot of them since. So, but we'll see how we go. So as I said, there's no order. Give me a day or two to put all the links below. So I'll put down the patterns and who they're by and everything. And hopefully I'll remember as I go what they're stitched on. This one is Madame Chintelli, Halloween Royalty, and I love this one. This one's good. I stitched this one when we went away to the opal mine, which you saw on the last video. If anyone wants to see what an opal mine looks like in Australia, I think I only showed the camp, but at least there's some pictures on the last video. This is where I'm up to, and this is Fibre on a Whim, 14 count. 14 count. Can't remember. Oh, yep, Cypress. And it's my first time using Fibre on a Whim or Ada for years, and I love it. It's so soft. Yeah, I love her. She's quirky. So there's that one. I should have an empty tote, shouldn't I? Some of these I don't have the pictures with me because I use, what's it called? What's this thing called? GoodNotes on my iPad. So I'm just madly having a look so I can show you the cover of this one. And excuse all the cracks, it's not mine, it's my daughter's. So this is Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. And I haven't worked on this one for a while. Oh yes, I did. I did pick this one up because I've done a little bit of the light grey. So this is on a 32 count, what's this one? Murky. Lagana, I think, yeah. So I do love this one. I love all the Quakers, but it's just finding the time, the rotation to get those done. Oh, oh, I love this tool. This was, I watched Brenda and the Stereo Starter, and she had this tool, and it's how she does her DMC flosses to be able to put them on floss drops. And I missed what it was called. I rewinded. I don't think she named the right thing. And we went for a drive, and they had a this place had a second-hand shop, but they also had an additional shop which was all craft. And I got one of these floss winders, and it was only $5. So that's been a good asset. So that's just sitting in there. Okay. Which one have we got here? I keep all my witches in the one. Okay, so the first one is October 31st, and that's Brenda Gervais. And I know I've been doing, this was Jolly July last year, I think. This is all I'm up to. I did pull it out. I think for WIP Go, did actually do a lot of grass. but nowhere near the 10 hours that I wanted to. What's the other one? Oh, we're missing one. Oh, she's gone. I wonder where that is. But I'm also stitching this one, and I know she's nearly... I've got most of the bottom part done, but she's not... Oh, here she is. I found her. Oh, silly. There you are. That's where she is on there. And again, that's just 28 count Monaco that I tea and coffee stained and then put in the oven to dry out. And all my Brenda Gervais colours that she has for all her witches, I just put that in the bag so we can grab them all the time. This is a BlackBird design. I was in the Cruel Goblin in Sydney's sewing club last year, so every month we got a beautiful box, but we didn't know what the project was. So that was the first one. I just haven't done anything. I think this is something Other Summers or something. In the Air of Other Summers. Don't ask me this one, but I finished that one. That was month 2. They're all from that sewing box. So I haven't even taken them out of this bag, so I'm a bit slack. And I started the third one, which Hollyhocks were always there, which is a hussif, but I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll just, oh, I just dropped that needle. And this is on 32 count Legacy by Picture This Plus linen. And that's all I got up to. I think I did that for one of the BlackBird weekends, first of the month. Brenda and the Serial Starter. Brenda and Laura, they host the BlackBird weekend. So I'll just keep those in there and just keep working through those on the BlackBird weekend. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The next one, I just thought if I can keep up and do this, if it takes too much time, I won't do it because I don't want to expand. This one, did I lose it? No, is Jessie Watson. And this is, I'm joining Raspberry Stitcher and some other ladies, Judith, I can't think of the other ladies' names, Beverly, tip of my tongue, I should write them down. But we meet up once a month and we work through Jessie Watson, and this is dear to my heart because my 3 kids have got autism, so it's a big piece. So I've done this on 32 count Country Mocha that we say mocha, and that's where I'm up to. I think I'm only up to month 2. So if I know a stitch along's coming, I'll pull it out and do a little bit and try and keep up. And while we were on the Zoom, I had the coloured alphabet to do. So I loaded 12 needles, one with each colour, and I found that really good for moving through that quite quickly. So I should pull all these out, shouldn't I? Just not enough time in the day. Oh, this one, it's in my whips, but I think this is a finish. Yes, A Friend Loveth by Plum Street Samplers. And I love that one. So cute. And I did mine on a 32 count Wren Belfast linen. Just stitch in hand, and then when you're in a hurry, you just throw it in the bag. And yes, that one was a finish. So this is a finish. I finished this while we were up the opal mine last month. So I'll keep it in there. I'll sort them out later. This poor one hasn't even got a project bag yet. And this is Oh Joyous Day. And I just loved everybody was stitching this a few months back, and I just had to jump on. And this was 2 sittings. That's all I've done so far. So I'm up on the right-hand corner, I think. And this is stitched on 32 count summer khaki, which I'm not sure. Take forever, maybe we won't worry. That's what I'm stitching it on. I'm not sure if it's the called for fabric. Oh, what am I going to put them all? I have to move my bottle. Oh. I wasn't going to have any new starts. And this one is in my lovely Dot Dot Goose bag that was gifted to me by Miss Chrissy, which I love. And this is jumped on with Kay Goldman and a few other people were having a stitch along. I think Elizabeth can stitch. She finished hers, but Tudor B. And I just loved it. So I started that. It's on a 36 count Winter Moon. And that's all I got up to. I think that was 2 sittings. So, and I like this 36 count. I can see the holes better than some of the 32. So a lot of people are finishing that one at the moment. Oh, this is a big one. So this must be a stitch along or something. Ah. Now, this one is Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's the Fruits of Plenty stitch along for 21 from Modern Folk Embroidery. And I started this, I think June, late June, early July. And I'm using the 2 colours from Silks for You. Silks for You. Oh, look, it's just so much material because I bought this material for something else. So I've started it on just I think a 32 count white even weave, and this is where I'm up to. So I do love the greens. The green and the blue looks really nice. Yeah, but I'm sort of debating whether to do it on white. I just found when I was working on it at the opal mine, got a little bit dirty. And because it's so big, now I look at it, I think I'm happy with it, but I was thinking maybe if I did it on a wren or something. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. But for now, she'll just get put away for another day. And if you want to know what colour the silks are, just send me a message and I'll let you know. Oh. Another Silks for You. And this is Pandemic. So I restarted this one. I was doing it in a silky parchment on this, I think it's a mushroom linen. Where's the red? It's a Nougat, 32 count. But I'm happy I changed the colours. And that's all I've done so far. So that's the Pandemic. I love that colourway. Is it written on the bag? That one's PR067. So Silks for You from Australia. Hope it's not stressing you out. We've still got 3 bags to go, 3 things to go. Might take a little while. I always do try and have my floss tubes not too long. I don't usually like watching them when they're too long. But, yeah. Oh, I just threw the pattern away. This one is another Blackbird. I think I did this one for Stitch Mania in May. and that's Bittersweet September. And that was the first time I did 1/1 stitching. I'm not sure if I'm a fan, but it does look pretty, and I have used a little bit of 1/1 in some of my designs now. I don't find it's that scary, but this is all I'm up to. And I love the colours that they've used. And this is on Winter Brew, 32 count. By R&R, that one. This is my stitch along. I don't have a picture for this one, but it's the Addams Family. And I was stitching it 1 thread over 2 on a 32 count. I think it's Twilight Linen. Not sure if it's on here. No, I don't have it. But I have gone back and have stitched over because the black was showing through. I haven't done the door yet because I do like the effect of the door. So maybe I'll just do the double on any of the black. But that's all I'm up to. I think this is up in the attic, I think, or it might even be up on the roof. So that's all I'm up to on that one. But I do love watching everybody's Beetlejuice, Addams Family. I love all those stitch-alongs. Whoops. And this poor baby, I used to do work on this one every Friday, even if it was only for 25 minutes. And this is my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. And I'm still on block 2. But I have made progress. So I'm moving up to the tombstones now. And then I think I've got tombstones on the other side. Yeah. Oh, bigger ones. Oh, another tree. Oh, dear. So this one's taking a little while. But I worked on that last month. So hopefully... as I said, once the expo's over, I can get back to stitching for pleasure. And then I'll go back to doing that on a Friday. Just for a quick second, I'll just put all these back here so I can move out of the way. Okay, see ya, Mr. Trolley. Okay. Oh, I don't have my book. I pulled my book out because I was stitching on this. This is my 25 minutes a day challenge, and it's Come Into My Garden by BlackBird Designs. And I had my book. I forget why I had to. Maybe I was stitching in the study. I find I have a stitchy spot in the study because I'm usually on the computer. I can watch Flosstube, and I have daylight come right in the window. And at night I stitch over in the lounge room. So I don't know where my book is, so it's probably in there. I'm sure I'll find it, but this is where I'm up to. And I was working on this 25 minutes a day and making good progress. So, because it's quite big. So I do love this. And it's good because when you get sick of the border, you can come down and do some of the motifs. So hopefully we get back to that because I want that finished and framed by the 7th of October for my mum's 80th birthday. So fingers crossed. Nope, no fingers, we'll just do it, I think. What's this one? Oh, okay. This one is, I've got 2 on this one. I started this last year in Mania, I think. This is Hip Hop by Stitching with the Housewives. And I did pick it up and tried to do more white. Just tried to get some stitching in there. And I finished this one a while ago, but that's cabbage leaves. So I've got a lot of finishes that I have to just fully finish, FFO, and I'm going to make that little one into a seed packet, put a magnet on it for my daughter. Oh, I don't even know if this one we should show it. Oh yes, we've done a little bit of work. This was a Mania start, jack-o'-lantern. While I just show you that, I'll just have a sip of water. And that's by Stitching with the Housewives. I'm doing this on a 14 count chalkboard Ada. Yep, that's all I've got. That's all I've done so far. Not really a fan of Ada. This one is quite hard, and I find I've got to work in shorter length because it tends to fuzz the cotton. But was a new start. Oh, these must be some Stitch Mania ones, these ones, because I had to get a new. Oh. Is it? Maybe there's nothing on here. Oh, yes, I have. Sorry. I've put a big yard. What is it? It's Confederate grey dyes work linen. I haven't even cut it out. I must have been desperate to start. And I don't have the pattern with me. But it's Hare's Christmas. I've only got the J and the I, so not worth showing. But I need to cut that. It's huge. And that's Hare's Christmas with Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais, and I might leave that out. That was a Mania start. Here's an oldie. I think I started this last year. And this is Coffee Quaker by by Heartstring Samplery, sorry. And, oh, we've done a little bit on this. So this is what up to, I think I'm working on the corn husk, I think it is, or caramel corn, which is the yellow here, which doesn't really stand out, but you can see it quite well in person. I do love this. As I said before, I love all the Quakers. And I usually use all the called for threads. It's just easier. Just easier. This is another Mania start. And I think the only picture I have would be the chart on this one. No, we do have it. I'll just blow that up. And that's, what's it called? It's called Real Comfort by Modern Folk Embrodiery. And it's the Jane Austen quote. So I've always admired that, and I thought, oh, one colour, that won't take long to stitch. But I think I worked for 2 nights. It's just on a natural 32 count linen. And I got across to Jane Austen, and I was 1 thread out, 1 little fibre out. So I unpicked it and just got to the Jane and haven't touched it since. Oh, and this one I'm using, is it called Barely There? No, Barely Black, I think, and that's a silky, silky thread. So it's a blue, no, it's a browny black thread. Spell of the Moon. What was this one? This might have been, oops, the Court. Let's see if we can get it out. Oh, it's only a little one. It's BlackBird Designs, Spell of the Moon. I might have done that for a Halloween. But it's on 32 count murky linen. And that's all I'm up to there. Yeah. You know, some of these, once we're finished, at the end of, beginning of September, I really should just go through all these WIPs. Anything that sort of can be finished in a day or two, which that one probably could. I should put them all in a tote and just work through those, I think. I tried WIP Go, I think 2 months. Both months, I'd pull it out and I'd always have it there, but by the time I did my 25 minutes a day, plus other things I was working on, it was just, no. Okay, Scarlet House, Seeking Refuge. And I did pick up Perfect World in my haul, but I'll do that on my next video. And is that bottom or top? I think it's bottom, so I'll have to go like that. And I started that last year when the movement was on. I do love them. It's, again, just, you know, it's like ADHD. Ooh, something new, something new. And I don't mind how many WIPs I've got. I just think it's all for retirement. I don't stress about it. Husband thinks it's only one tote. I don't think he even pays attention. So, yeah, not really worried. Okay, this was Stitch Mania, and that's Tomato Dane by Plum Street Samplers. Oops, I've got a Luna Lovegood on there. This is on 32 count Ariel Belfast linen. I'll just fold it up so you can see. And all I'm done is the lady's dress. I think that's parchment. That's why you've got the nice variegation on that. I must have bought the little needle minder, but they're too heavy when you do stitch in hand, so that's where it ended up. What's this one? Oh, this one, I think I started this in 24 hours of cross stitch last November. It's Madame Cottontail. I just love the bunny, and I thought that would be a nice spring thing. What's it on? Actually, Oaken. This is Oaken, 32 count. And the colours are so different from the original pattern. And I'm using colourful colours. Like that looks really blue and a dark green, and mine's like a vibrant lime green. But I'll do it anyway. Looks alright. Ooh, next one. This is Cross Stitch Nation. I really love this one. Just loved all the dresses. I first saw it when Jen Lee from Quirks and Stitches did it on one of her floss tubes. And I'm doing this on, I think, a 32 count natural permanent linen. And that's where I'm up to. I think I did have to frog some of the flowers. But it's a nice stitch too. All the others here, I haven't started. They're all kitted up, ready to go. And this one will be my birthday stitch, or sale, what's it called? Winter Rose Manor. So Chrissy and I will be doing that. I'm at the end of October, she's beginning of November. So I've got it all kitted and ready to go. All the others I had ready, like if it takes my fancy, like this was in my haul a while ago. I thought I'd stitch this for my husband because we have a boat. So I've got all my, I think, threads except one, but I haven't got the linen. So I just throw it at the back of one of these totes and hopefully remember where they are. So we might, and I'll just push you all out the way. Move forward. Not sure what this one was for. Oh, I can't show because it's in, I think I only have the chart. It's from Primitive Punch Needle and Cross Stitch Magazine. It's winter etching. So that's it there. That's all I've done. And this is on a 28 count coffee tea dyed stain Monaco. And that was the earlier one. I think that was spring etching. I'm not sure, or summer etching, winter etching. So that's what we've got on that. Put you at the back, that might be a good idea. I've got two in here, and I think these were Mania starts. Yes, I can show you the pictures. And these are both Barbara Anna. What are you called? Easter Hair, which I just love. And Easter Hair, this is on 32 Murky, because I've done the others, the light and the key on it, and that's all I've done so far on that. But I love the variegation in these new DMC colours. It's gorgeous. And the other one's called Strawberry Time, which my only picture is this little one. And if you look on Barbara Anna, on her post yesterday on Instagram, she posted a freebie, which would be like a nice little companion one to that one. I forget what it is. I think it's a chicken, where this one's a blackbird. And that's what I'm up to. I think, yeah, this is the variegated DMC, and it's just pretty. So that's what I'm up to on those. I would have pulled them out, but it would have made such a mess. Such a mess. Nope, we're going behind, aren't we? Oh, okay. I try to group similar patterns together. Because they most of the time use the same colours. And it's the same designer. This one is Peppermint Pals by With Thy Needle and Thread, and I started Hymphomania. Let's have a look. I think I've just started in a corner. And that's on 32 count light blue Lagana. Not sure where I am actually. Might be at the top coming down, bottom going up. But that's only the day I started that one. Did we do any others? No. Oh, yep, we've started one, and I think it's, yep, Boo to You we started. And that's on a natural 32 count permanent linen. So again, it's just the new start on that day and haven't been picked up since. And I've got Henrietta and Merry Old Soul in that stash as well. Oh, I've got cotton there. Okay. This one, I'm not sure when I started this one, and the only picture I really have is this. And again, it's from the Primitive and Punch Needle magazine, and it's Spring Tulips. I'm doing this one on a 14 count chalkboard Ada. And I use the Ada because that's what a lot of, what's her name? Stitching with the Housewives. Do they use it? I don't know. I just use the Ada thinking it'd be quicker. Not necessarily. And as I said, the hard Ada plays havoc with my threads. Oh, no, see, this one's close to finish. And I don't have a colour picture of this one, but you should be able to see because she's nearly finished. And this is Ida May Crow. Actually, what do I have to do? I think I just have to do 2 bits of foliage on either side of her. But she's so adorable. And she's on a 32 count Murky, and she's by the Good Housewife, which she calls Housewife. So maybe she needs to be put aside too, so she can be finished. For my website, I have purchased a lot of Barbara Anna this month. So this one is, go like that, might focus better, Forest Queen. I just love all her quirky designs, the colours, beautiful. And I don't know what this fabric is, but it's a linen, and I'm sure it's 32 count. Might be the called for, actually, Smoky Pearl. It probably is. And that's where I'm up to. So I do like that. What I'd like is like a wall or a section of Barbara Anna. I think that'd be quite cute. No, she can go back in here. Another Barbara Anna. And this is the light. This was a freebie with the Be Well and Stitch movement last year. I did finish the key. And this one hasn't been getting a lot of love. So that's all I've done of the light. Just love all her berries. They all pop on Murky. It's really cute. Oops, another Barbara Anna. Have I got a colour? Yes. And this is Something Wicked. Is that going to focus? No. And this is just on a 32. It's nice, actually. Soft. I think this is Samakaka. Yes. And this is where I'm up to, and I stopped. So because I use 1/2, 1 thread, I'm thinking of going back and doing the black. So it's a bit darker to make these little Quaker stars pop out. That's where I'm up to on that one. And I don't pull it out, I just do another single thread over the top, and it seems to work. No, that one goes back in here. I think these two were started in Mania last year. And I only have a picture of one. Who are you? Boughs of Holly. And this is on 32 natural linen. And that's where I'm up to on that one. And this is by Brenda Gervais with the needle and thread. And that's that one. And the other one is Boo and Barbie. And that's where I'm up to on that. Again, the colours, I use call-for colours, and they don't look the same as the actual picture, but I'll persevere and I'll see. I love these little blackbirds. That's so cute. Yeah, I like all Brenda Gervais. Very good. Who are you? Nope, we're finished on that one, so that's good. One more basket. We'll just do a bit of a swap. And these are older ones. Oh, I do have more. They're in my cupboard because they're the big bags. They don't fit in these totes. So if I remember at the end of this, I'll stop and I'll go grab. I found this little one. This was the first cross stitch I started before I got back into it. Oh, who's it by? Oh, Jardin Prive. And I don't know where the front copy of this is. It's probably my stash. And oh, that's where it is. And I don't think I have much to go. I think I just have to do something over there. But I lost that one, so I found that the other day because I had it in a little baby zippy bag. So we should put that out to get another finish because that'd be a nice little one. I just had a little zippy bag, so it got lost. Don't know what it's called either, sorry. But we'll put it down below. What's this one called? Kaluna Brightburn's something of Peculiar Creatures. It is the Ingleside Imaginarium was their stitch along last year. And I'm sorry I don't have the picture because it's on there. And this is all I've got up to. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go ahead. I did like it, but it's on a Stormy Grey Joblin 28. And it's good, but it can just stay in the whips for a little while. I think because there wasn't very many colours. It was just some blue and black and grey. And I like all mythical creatures type things, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Has anyone been counting? Do you know how many whips I've got so far? Ah, wondered where this one went. This is my linen and thread stitch along from last year. And this is on a nice, it's from Sew It All in Australia. I'm not sure, but it's what it's called now. It'll be on my project sheet where I record everything. But this is, I think I thought I was up to April, but I was only up to March. And that's all I've done so far. But I do love this, so we will continue on with this one. Have I looked at these this year? No, I'm not doing the one from this year. I was good this year. I don't think I had any new starts till almost April. So, and then I was only planning a couple and got a lot, had a lot. This is an oldie. This is probably like the third cross stitch I started back with, and it's Lizzie Kate Halloween Rules. Is that showing? Looks a bit blurry, but I'm sure you all know what this one is. And how many have we done? We've done a few. Sorry, it's all tangled and creased. So I have done a few. Yeah. I wish I started at the top actually, but doesn't matter. So, not for this Halloween, I don't think. Maybe the next one. That's okay. As I said, there's no hurry. We're not going anywhere. So, yes. Started this one for Stitch Mania last year. And this is Brenda Gervais Gone Batty. I finished Spring Fling, which is just up here. But my husband takes over all the buffet, so I don't generally get to put anything up there. And that's where I'm up to on this one. I do like that one. And that's, I think that's on 32 count sand, that one. Sand Lugana, or maybe Lugana. It's nice and soft. These are all my project bags. I've made heaps, but I just couldn't keep up. Everyone probably knows this one. This is Chopping Mall by the Witchy Stitcher. and I had done too much by the time she released the black and white. Otherwise, I would have liked the black and white. And I did see, I think it was today, somebody did the black and white on a really olive, murky green, and it really popped. It really looked fantastic. I forget what this one is. This is like a khaki sort of one. Anyway, so that one's cute. I like that one. It's just getting back to it. My Harry Potter bag. Now a street water bag. Oh, yes. This is, what do you call that one? Farmhouse Christmas. And that's the one I'm up to. 2018 was the last time I touched this, I think. Or 2019. Because we went to Fiji and I was stitching this one on the veranda, watching the sunset. So I've only done 3 so far. And I think I might just come underneath and only do 6. I think there's 9 in the pattern. Or I might just finish on the 3. I do like them. I've got the whole set, but yeah, and that's just on a 28 count Monaco. And I don't think I've got the other picture, but I also started at the same time Jack Frost's Treehouse Farm. So I think I might do this one. And I started this one because it's got cute little trucks and cars. So I might just, I think there's, must be 7 or 8 or 9 in this as well. Well, I'll just do this one and I'll do 3 underneath and that will do. So that's my plans for that one. Perfect. Creasing because it hasn't been touched for so long. And I didn't have that Jolly Tree Farm recorded. I found that last WIP Parade. Oh. Well, there you go. There's Trick or Treat by Prairie Schooler. And I have started that. And it's on a piece of murky. So it's on one of my big pieces of murky that I just showed. I'll have to find which one it's on. Now I just put them all in the one thing. Oh, you know what? Oh, did I show that one? No. And what's that one? Oh no, I still have more. I was about to say, oh, I finished. That was surprising. And this is Fresh Eggs Farm, and my husband used to watch Stitching with the Housewives with me, and he loves all the trucks, so he wanted a truck. Like any good wife, I started the truck. That's all I got up to. So, yeah. Oh gosh. Just looking, there must be over, you reckon 40 whips maybe? I'm not sure. I'll tally it up when I put it in the notes. Oh, this is a stitch along I did with Chrissy Stitches last year to be finished for Christmas. Quaker Noel, and it's by Jardin Prive. Sorry. Chrissy has finished hers. But what's mine on? Just a white 32 count, I think, or a cream. And that's where mine's up to. And we bought the floss from France, which was very hard on their website. So you have to copy and paste into Google Translate all the time. But, yeah, I think the extras are in there. Yes, there they are there. Not sure what that's called. Oh, look, I can see you. Oh, talking about being silly on Flosstube. I watched, is it Betsy Kliger or Betsy Kliger? I don't know, but She was a cack. I was about to say pissing myself laughing. I was just, she was so funny. I'm not sure if she showed a lot of whips, but she talked about going on a retreat with Julie from Kansas City, girl in a Colorado world, and it was just funny. If you want to go and have a good little laugh while you're stitching, I think it's Betsy Kliger or Kleger or something. I'll put it down below, but she used to be the bird stitcher or something. Anyway, I just found her. I thought, oh yeah, I always look for new people, and yeah, she was just a good old cack. And then her husband came in as well and introduced the whip section, which was really funny. Here's another one. I've got the travel posters, the Harry Potter travel posters, and that's Hogsmeade. And this is where I'm up to. But how many threads am I using? I think I'm using 2. But I'm doing a full cross, that's right, because when I tried to do the half stitch or the 10th stitch, it didn't look very good. The coverage wasn't there. But when I did the 3, it was too bulky. So in the end, I just did a full stitch. So, and put it away. How about that? One day, when you just want meaningless stitching, we'll pull him out. I think, because they're all empty. That's empty, and that's empty. So, my last one, and I think I started this one for Mania, and it's the Tired Trio by Plum Street Samplers. I'm really hard on my patterns, and when I'm stitching, I always have a kid between my legs or next to me, so I don't want to ruin my patterns. So I used to just copy them, but now I put them on my iPad. So, and this is all I'm up to on that one. I love the sloths. I think I started this for Mania last year, but just haven't got around to it. So, yeah, and that's on an ice blue Lagana, 32 count, that one. So, I will just pause you for a second. You won't even know. I'm back. I just knocked over the camera. I've only got 3, and these are big stitch-alongs, so... Oops. I haven't got this one, but I've been doing this one for a while. And who is it? This is Cunning Stitch. And this was Letters to Hogwarts. And I just got up to my Gryffindor, which was a bit heavy pieced. So that's it there. And a lot of these, some people did it sparingly, like the pattern, and others did full coverage in their little sections of the scroll. And I really like how my banner was turning out, so I decided to leave it and watch what other people did, because, you know, people were making modifications and giving you the little charts, so I've collected those, but I just haven't got back to it. There's that one. Another one from the Witchy Stitcher, which is done on 28 count Haunted Lugana, and that's Chopping Mall. All the movies, horror movies. So that's all I would have said. If someone asked me, I would have said I was on the 3rd room, which is Freddy Krueger. But oh well. I did enjoy stitching that. The colours are bright and they pop. Yeah. But other things take preference. And it's nice when the material's soft. It's just easier to stitch when you do it in hand. That's why I use all these big bags, because there's so much threads and paperwork normally. Yeah. And this is my Harry Potter book covers. I think that was my leap year start. Oops. And I bought some more material because I'm using 3 threads to do this to get the coverage. And I thought, you know, how about I do a smaller count or whatever? And it just didn't work. So I just went back. And which way does it go? It goes this way. So I haven't touched this for well over 12 months. But there's my little Harry. Yeah. So. And that, may I say, is all. So thank you for staying with me. I will list all the WIPs down below and who they're by in case you like them and want to chase them up. I will be back with another Flosstube where I will show my Needlework Expo new releases. Most of them are finished, but, you know, stitched, but I've got to fully finish them, and I'm planning to do all that this week, either frame, pillow, make into ornaments and that. So fingers crossed I get that done. So early next week, I'd like to put that on Instagram by the end of the week, and early next week I might do a Flosstube to show you the new releases. So that's it from me. Thank you very much for staying. Maybe we should have a competition to see how many WIPs they are. If you want to do a guess, put it down below, and I'll do a giveaway on. I can't do the new releases because you'd have to wait too long, but maybe one of my other designs we can flick you a PDF, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. So thanks for staying, and yeah, that's it from me. See you later. Bye. Bye-bye.